What's going on, guys? Sarge here. So today I'm going to show you how to beat an S rank, one of the potentially harder missions out there in the Phantom Pain. The mission is called Cloaked in Silence, I believe, and it is the extreme version. It's number 40, the extreme version of the quiet boss battle. So typically going into this, it really doesn't matter what outfit you're wearing because she's going to see you regardless of what you do, regardless of what time it is of the day. So I just said screw it and decided to put the scarf on. As for the weaponry, I like to use like the Brennan sniper rifle just because it has like some pretty absurd power. Really, when it comes down to it, this battle is all about, speed and making sure that she doesn't get her shots off. So yeah, just pick a random time and go at it. Okay, so the one thing you'll notice about this battle, first off, is that practically as soon as you pop your head out, she's going to drop a shot on you, and it kills you in one hit. So try to, a lot of the times there's a little bit more time in between her shots, so if you can bait her into firing and then pop out and maybe drop a shot off, that is definitely your best bet. So in this position here, trying to escape is a pretty harrowing affair. So just shoot a shot in her general direction. You may hit her, you may not, and that should get her to drop off that archway there. So from here, I'm just kind of tailing her. That's one of the key things to this boss battle is staying on her ass and making sure she doesn't get too far away, and keeping her marked, because that's a big deal, and if she gets out of that mark, it can be kind of complicated. So typically I like to have D-Dog in these missions because he's good at marking even if you don't use the binos. A big thing about this battle too is your which shoulder you're aiming over. You could use that a lot, especially when up against cover and kind of peeking out. So really what it's going to come down to is it's going to be who shoots faster and who has the better shot. So as you'll see here, I'm just kind of sticking with her, and their D-Dog points her out again, so that's where his usefulness is. One thing you'll notice too though is if you get too close to her, she will sprint off again, so try to give her a little bit of room. And her silhouette is a great way of lining up the shot before you actually round the corner, so use that to your advantage. And if all else fails, I'm actually going to show you guys right here my favorite spot to snipe at her. It's right in the middle of the field. It's just this big rock here. And you kind of got like 360 degrees of coverage, so if she's on this side, you can be right behind the rock, and not this rock I'm looking at here, but that big stone boulder behind me. You got full coverage, and you can kind of pop out at any angle and drop off a quick shot on her. If you lose track of her, just follow her dust trail, and that usually leads you right to her. And this should put her under here, so yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, you can do it with like a trank, but it's pretty much pointless. If you want to get an S rank, just try to take her out as quickly as possible. That's why I use the Brennan. It's got some pretty good damage output, and yeah, it's the way to go, I think. And there you guys have it. S rank, you get a lot of points from the speed of the fight and the extra bonuses such as the no alert, which you get practically regardless. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I will be making some more videos on how to S rank the extreme missions in the near future. Alright guys, until next time.